It is world champion boxer Austin No Doubt Trout, who has been around this game for a bit, but right now is about to do something a little bit different. Co-main event, BKFC KnuckleMania III. Champ, I guess, how are you feeling? I mean, this is kind of a new adventure, a new phase in the career, right? What's the feeling like ahead of it?
You know, a lot less nervous than I thought I would be by now. I thought, I'm going to be nervous. Don't get it wrong. I'm nervous for every fight, so I'm definitely gonna be nervous for my first bare knuckle fight. It just hasn't hit me yet. Um, I'm hitting the bag. I'm feeling good. I'm hitting pads, feeling good, running, feeling. I'm feeling good in everything that I've been doing. So I'm just waiting for the nerves to really kick in.
Hopefully it's a good thing that you're feeling confident then. I guess first question, I mean, why make this move, right? I mean, you've proven yourself as a boxer. This is obviously a new discipline, a kind of an emerging art form. Granted, an old one, but getting popular again. What excited you about this that you said, yeah, man, I'm gonna go over there and do that?
More so is the matchup. It was Diego in New Mexico in a crossover kind of sport. That's what really enticed me the most, and I wanted to make sure that Diego was able to pass all his tests, which he did, and so that was the really enticing part. I thought that was real big for New Mexico. Like, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Healthy and able to do it. Let's do it. Different.
No doubt. It's a perfect fight for Albuquerque for sure. So talk to me about your thoughts on Diego. Obviously a beloved figure in the MMA community, a little bit of a wild man as well. I mean, what are your thoughts about him?
God bless him. He's a bit of a weirdo, but I kind of get his weird a little bit. He's a warrior. I don't feel like it's going to be as easy as everyone feels like it's going to be, and I've been training for such. I pray that I make it as easy as possible. But with the size difference, he's got a reach advantage. I think he's gonna try to just make it as ugly as possible. And if it's gonna come down to if I can hurt him or not. If I can't hurt him, he's just gonna walk through all that. It's gonna be a tough time for me. But if I can stun him and sting him, it's gonna be a rough time for him. So I'm looking forward to that challenge, but I'm very confident that I can hurt him without hurting myself.
I love it. That's a very honest assessment of it. Diego has been saying, he's not trying to hide it. He's like, I'm going to run over there. I'm going to clinch him. I'm going to dirty box. I mean, do you believe that's exactly what he's going to do? That he's being that forthcoming?
Yes. So what is the thing that's going to stop him? A straight shot, a jab, or a barrage of shots, but something's gonna have to stop that, or I'm gonna be in trouble. But the good thing about it is that I've been working on that clinching, that dirty boxing, and I've been training with a lot of MMA guys this camp, and we've gotten comfortable being in that position because I'm gonna be in that position, I'm sure, sooner or later. So we've gotten comfortable being there, and he'll find out that he'll take a lot more licks inside, as he is outside.
Yeah. You talk about the training. I did want to ask what you switched up. I mean, obviously you've got a lifetime of training in combat sports, right? But how much did you fine tune everything and really switch things because this is a new sport, a new discipline, so to speak?
Well, one, just getting my hands conditioned was one. Taking the gloves off. I have some gloves that I can even show you because I brought them. But some of those old school type gloves that have the thumb real loose, and that you have to curl it all up, because that's what it's all about, is that full fist and locking it in, and with boxing gloves my whole career, we've only been able to hold our hand like this, you see, with the thumb. We never get to bring it here. They always here. Sometimes they could bring it out, which ends up hurting the fighter's thumb, but we never get to make the full fist, right? And so I've been just working on make sure to fully close those hands, and maybe if I can translate that over into a glove, man, we've been cracking.
I love it. That's what we like seeing in this. So let me ask you about the boxing career, because obviously in traditional boxing, I mean, you're still active and doing well. I mean, do you still see yourself returning to traditional boxing as well, or are you is it wait and see? Like, what's the plan?
I'm just trying to stay active and get what I can while I can. It's I want to pursue a career in the BKFC, but I don't see a reason why I can't do both. I'm very close to a title shot in the boxing. We can see if I can get that, sometime soon. and then there's no way that BKFC would be like, well, yeah, we don't want a current champion to fight for a title. You know what I'm saying? So, that's kind of how I want to play, God willing. But
I love it,
I
man.
can make that work.
Well, continued success to you. We'll get to tune in this Friday night on the BKFC app. I'm excited. A world champion boxer making the transition, an MMA legend, and they're coming together in BKFC. I can't wait to see it. I guess last thing I'll ask you, Austin, I'm sure you're playing it out too, but what do you think we see here? Is this going to be, kind of you throwing some style in there? Is this going to be a rough and rowdy, wild type fight, a brawl?
Like,
what do you think we see?
It's, he's going to have his times that he's doing good. He's going to have his positive moments, and that's going to be when it's rough and tough. And then I'm gonna have my positive moments. That's when it's on the outside, so to speak. Again, he has a reach advantage. So but you'll see the time change when I have my positive moments during the rough and tough as well as on the outside. Sidestepping, head movement, counter shots. But I gotta step to his ass, because if he's gonna be running at me, someone's gotta stop him.
Well said. Well, we wish you the best of luck, man. It's going to be great. We'll tune in on the BKFC KnuckleMania III. Best of luck, Austin Trout. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you. Have a good one.